that truck crank. Lord, let that gas tank run on fumes till the paycheck comes. Please bless this small town. Let a little rain fall down, but not on Friday till the game gets done. Keep the kids safe at school, keep the AC blowing cool. Let my old dog hold on another year or two. Oh, we're counting on you up there, down here sending up blue-collar prayers. So if you've got a couple angels to spare, could you put them on blue-collar prayers? Oh, them blue-collar prayers. Help me keep working when my back's hurting. There's mouths back home that's counting on me. Bless the sick and the lost, save the peaches from the frost. When the plant shuts down, bless the ones they lay off. Oh, we're counting on you up there, down here sending up blue-collar prayers. So if you've got a couple angels to spare, could you put them on blue-collar prayers? We're just trying to get by. A little help would be nice. Help the sweat all pay off someday. I sure could've used a day off Sunday. Oh, we're counting on you up there, down here sending up blue-collar prayers. So if you've got a couple angels to spare, could you put them on blue-collar prayers? Oh, them blue-collar prayers. We're just trying to get by. A little help would be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
New preacher on Sunday, another home team win. Jenny's door got blue paint, and nobody likes it. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows everybody's news. Imagine if they found out what they don't know about me and you. We could send this small town spinning, spinning like a Ferris wheel, go around with it. People talking about what it is, what it isn't. Ain't it funny how a Main Street kids could send this small town spinning like a couple in love in the kitchen. Boy, why don't we be the names flying around? Get the grapevine route for a minute. Send this small town spinning. like us in these headlights, like me in your blue eyes. We'd regret it if we didn't. Send this small town spinning, spinning like a Ferris wheel, going around with it. People talking about what it is, what it isn't. Ain't it funny how a Main Street kids could send this small town spinning, like a couple in love in the kitchen. Well, why don't we be the names flying around, get the grapevine right for a minute. Send this small town spinning.
Her name is Marin Taylor. That is her latest single. It is called Small Town Spinnin'. You can check out the video to it on our TV channel, ICTV. That is Indie Country Television, at the top of the website of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show. We are live on that website right now from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And tonight we started off the show with a great artist from Texas. His name is Clay Hollis, and it was called Blue Collar Prayers. Well, we've got your prayers answered tonight. If you want cheap tickets to a show, come in and see the Nashville Roadhouse Live show tonight. $10 for a show ticket. It's area appreciation all month long, and you'll see the #1 rated show in Branson 4 years and running. And Stevie Lee Woods and the Nashville Roadhouse Live Band take the stage tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, right after we're done with the radio show tonight. We're going to get you warmed up with that, and I've got a special guest tonight, several special guests from the band The Lonesome Six, a great Americana band, and you're going to enjoy that interview as well. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay the program. Great ones like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium, WVMIradio.com, realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, RadicalOnlineRadio.com, LakeParadiseRecords.net, CountryRadio.lu, 93.9 FM in Luxembourg in the UK, CanyonStar.tv plays The Tim Kelly Show, and you can also hear us now on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search The Tim Kelly Show, and you will find what we call New Country's Best. Let's keep that New Country's Best music going. This next artist is going to headline this Nashville Roadhouse Live show tonight. His name is Stevie Lee Woods, and he went #1 with a great remake of this Elton John song called Something About the Way You Look Tonight from Stevie Lee Woods on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Saturday show special.
There was a time when I was everything and nothing all in one. Then you found me. I felt like a cloud across the sun. I need to tell how you light up every second of the day. In the moonlight, shine like a beacon on the bay. No, I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Takes my breath away. Oh, the way you look tonight. With a smile, you pull the deepest secrets from my heart. In all honesty, I don't know where to start. No, I can't explain. But there's something about the way
today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
As I reach out for you, you're nowhere to be found. I can hear you call my name, I can hear your lonesome cry. I still remember kissing your lips, still remember holding you close, I still remember the way we fell in love. I'm blinded by the shadows, oh, I'm blinded by the shadows of the night. I remember the way you held me close, I remember the way you said goodbye. I'm still here with nothing but a deep heartbreak. I can almost see your face. Oh, I'm blinded by the shadows of the night. It's been lonely here without you, because I'm hurting this way. When you took your last breath, I thought I'd be strong enough to keep from hurting this way. Still remember kissing your lips, still remember holding you close, still remember the way we fell in love. Blinded by the shadows, oh, I'm blinded by the shadows of the night. I remember the way you held me close, and I remember the way you said goodbye. I'm still here with nothing but a deep heartbreak. I can almost see your face, so I'm blinded by the shadows of the night.
His name is Brian Tribble. He is making his debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and that is his brand new single. It is called Blinded by the Shadows. I think that's what happened to that groundhog. I think he got blinded by his shadows. He just thinks it's spring. Man, I'll tell you, it was windy and cool last night in the 30s here in Branson. It's a little bit better today, but we got another couple of cold snaps coming in before it is Easter, and that will be a week from tomorrow, I do believe. So happy Easter, everybody, and we hope you have a safe and happy Easter with the kiddos, searching for them Easter eggs, and have a good time. It is going to be warmer here in Branson by then, and if you want to check out the full weekly weather forecast, you can do that right on the homepage of our website. We are on it right now at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist was on American Idol. She was also on The Voice on Team Blake, and she's going to be live with me on April the 13th when I broadcast live from the Pierce Arrow Theater, where I'm sitting at right now in Branson, Missouri. Her name is Rebecca Howell. This is a fun song called Locked Up Last Night on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Saturday show special.
I got locked
up last night. Yeah, but everything's alright. I look good in my mugshot photo. Went to sleep in my cell just fine. 'Cause I came home one day early, and them clothes on the floor wasn't mine. Yeah, I got locked up last night, but I'll be smiling while I'm serving my time. 'Cause I've been a patient woman, and I've been the perfect wife. I gave him a kiss each morning in a soft place to lay at night. I cooked and I cleaned, did all the things, and somehow he had the nerve. Yeah, I got locked up last night. He got what he deserved. No, I ain't got a ring on my left hand, but I'm shining in jumpsuit orange. Out here soaking up the sunlight, getting tan out on the yard. And I've been having such a good time. Hell, I'm already making friends. I got locked up last night, given a chance I'd do it again. 'Cause I've been a patient woman, and I've been the perfect wife. I gave him a kiss each morning in a soft place to lay at night. I cooked and I cleaned, did all the things, and somehow he had the nerve. Yeah, I got locked up last night, and he got what he deserved. That's right. Yeah, the judge says I ought to be sorry, but that's where you lost me. 'Cause I've been a patient woman, and I've been the perfect wife. I gave him a kiss each morning, and I believed all of his lies. I cooked and I cleaned, did all the things, and somehow he had the nerve. Yeah, I got locked up last night, and he got what he deserved. Yeah, he got what he deserved.
You're listening to a special Saturday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Never thought I'd be in this moment I'm in, standing in front of you with all our friends. I know you're scared to death, and I am too. When I look in your eyes, there's nothing we can't do. So baby, hold on, we got this, girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the leap like our moms and daddies did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. Life's never been a Mercedes-Benz, but with you in my arms, all that ends. I feel invincible when I'm with you. Take my hand, love, do you feel it too? So baby, hold on, we got this, girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the leap like our moms and daddies did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. clinging to. No time to panic, love will see us through. So baby, hold on, we got this girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the lead like our moms and dads did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. Oh baby, hold on.
His name is Steve Smith with the Steve Smith Band, and that is a great song called Baby Hold On. Well, Baby Hold On, after one more song, I'm going to have a great interview with a great Americana band. They are the Lonesome Six, and they are new sponsors of our TV channel, Indie Country Television. You can check out ICTV at the top of the homepage of KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. You can watch television, you can listen to radio, all kind of cool stuff going on, but their sponsorship displayed right below the live TV player, and you'll see the logo of the Lonesome Six. They're going to be live with yours truly, Tim Kelly, after this next song from Trey Calloway from Nashville, Tennessee. His brand new single is called Neon Lies on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
The first thing I noticed when I walked in was you. Girl, you're shining like a light in a dark, crowded room. Would you mind if I sit down and buy you around? You can tell me to leave when the glasses run out, but it's clear by the look in your eyes that we both want the same thing tonight. Let's pretend that the whiskey ain't talking us up, and you'll answer the first time I call. If I told you the jukebox was playing for us, would you tell me you're ready to fall? Yeah, 'cause you've got the whispers and I've got the ear. It ain't no secret what I wanna hear. Neon lights, tell me those neon lights. Will I buy you a dime and get down on one knee? Will we have a white wedding on a shore by the sea? Will we build a big house with a wraparound view? Will we travel the world just to see something new? Yeah, we know there's no truth to these words, but tonight, girl, what can it hurt? Let's pretend that the whiskey ain't talking us up, and you'll answer the first time I call. If I told you the jukebox was playing for us, would you tell me you're ready to fall? Yeah, 'cause you've got the whispers and I've got the ear. It ain't no secret what I wanna hear. Neon lights,
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, and we have with us tonight a great group by the name of the Lonesome Six, a great Americana country band, and Kirk Clove is the lead singer and one of the founding members, and he's got several members with the band with us tonight too as well. So it's good to talk to you guys. How are you?
Good to talk to you too, Tim.
Hey.
Glad everybody's doing great. Thanks for doing the show tonight, and we sure appreciate the time. I've been looking forward to this. Kirk's been in our interactive chat room that we got going on and listened to the show several times, and he's made some good connections since he started listening to the Tim Kelly Show.
Absolutely.
So love having you guys on board and love having the music. And I've always said if it sounds country, I'm going to play it. But you guys are a great Americana band, and you've got some really good music, though, and some good vocals. You've even got a female by the name of Sage in here, and she's with us tonight. And we appreciate having everybody on here, though. So how did the Lonesome Six come about? Because when there's six involved, how can you be lonesome is what I'm thinking. But
Well, actually, it's kind of a funny story, Tim. I was looking for people just to play guitar with, and I started a jam group on Meetup back in, I guess it's been about a year ago or so. And it quickly grew to about 250 members, and there was a group that came regularly during every meetup. And three of us kind of branched off and started playing together on the weekends outside that group, and shared a love for, really all kinds of music, but mainly stuff that was bass and acoustic guitar. And then we just started writing songs together and quickly formed the band. And then the other three folks include Sage Dramberger, John Lecter, and Nate Hensey. The three of them joined us, I guess it was around September of last year, just before our first release.
Okay.
And
It was a really rough filtering process to get to our 6 members from 250.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended up with just 6 of us, and I guess we're no longer lonesome, but it's kind of remained.
well, you guys are apparently from different parts of the country, because I know you're from based out of Woodlands, Texas. Where's Woodlands, Texas at? Around Dallas?
It's near Houston, actually. About
Houston,
40 miles
okay.
north of
A lot further south then. Okay. And
essentially, it's kind of a variety of Norm and Ron both came from South Texas. Sage is a native Texan as well. John came from Cleveland. I came from California and Curtis.
Washington, technically.
Yeah. So we kind of have just a variety of musical influences and a variety of backgrounds that kind of melded together, and Americana seemed to be the right mix of what we were doing.
I love it. You're the songwriter, guitar, and mandolin. So I had an artist tell me the other day he took up the mandolin first, and then the guitar, then the piano. So I thought that was kind of different, that you would start out with the mandolin. Tell us about that, Kirk. How did you start, playing? Were you self-taught? Did you take lessons?
Well, I've been playing guitar for pretty much my whole life. So has Ron. His whole life. I can't take credit for any of the mandolin playing on the albums. That's been Curtis, our producer, and he's kind of a wizard with anything that has to do with strings.
Strings, man. Let me take a whack at it.
But I always gravitated towards the guitar because it was something that you could play on your own, you know, and you could, really play any song you wanted to and have a good time with it.
Yep.
So that's where I started. And Ron, same thing with you, right? That's absolutely. Playing all my life. Yeah.
Awesome. And then Nate, he even plays the harmonica. So you got a great variety of everything in here, a lot of instruments.
Yeah, we have 5 vocalists, and we have a ton of different music that we can put together with varied instruments. Everything. The song "The Forge," which I think you're going to play sometime tonight, includes a mandocello in it for parts of it, which is a completely, an instrument that's kind of foreign to many people. But so we've got a variety of things going on. We even use in the song that your inside voice that you're going to hear tonight, we use a lemon pepper shaker.
Wow.
Yeah. We literally couldn't find a shaker soft enough. So I was like, you know what? Let's put some spice on this. Let's get
we eat over
Giving
here.
away all of our secrets. Giving away all of our recordings.
We eat over here at the Olive Garden in Branson, and I like that extra cheese shaker they use.
Well, I would say this
Save the container.
I would definitely say, producing this band has just been honestly a really a big joy. But honestly, the smallest egos, man. Everyone just gets in there to get the job done.
Yeah.
Make the best music that we can. Doesn't matter who's who. Let's just grab the instruments. Let's just sing the harmonies together. Let's just get it going.
Man, I love it. Now, let me ask you this, too. Now, what recording studio did you use? Let's give them a big shout-out to record this stuff that we're going to play tonight.
So Curtis, our producer, is at a studio in Houston, North Houston.
Yeah, we are. So we run a studio at night, and then we are artist development during the day. We are called Pro Music Instruction. PMIwoodlands.com. Shout out. Hell yeah. It's kind of interesting because we do, our main focus is to just build a healthy groundwork of musicians around town on top of being able to record at night and just, technically that's what the studio is. It's a nighttime studio. Kind of humble. I wouldn't say it's big like anything that Columbia Records has, but we make it work.
Yeah. Sounds like it. I love it. I was impressed with the music. Like I say, if it sounds country, we're going to play it on Indie Country Radio, and I like the different variety of music that we get and the different song titles. And you mentioned it a little bit, Kirk. The first one we're going to play is called Inside Voice. I've been told that here in the theater. I'm broadcasting tonight from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson. I've been told to use your inside voice, but I'm just kidding about that, but no. We love to have a good time on the radio here, and lots of people are walking by to get their tickets, to see this Nashville Roadhouse live show tonight. And by the way, have you guys ever been to Branson, anybody?
I have, actually. My grandmother used to live in Springfield, and so I'd go to Branson pretty much every other summer.
There you go. I love that. Well, we got to get you back up here, and maybe you guys can perform for these folks here at the Nashville Roadhouse live show. That would be awesome. My grandpa started that tradition years ago when I was young. They started. They were from the Webb City, Joplin area. I was born 9 miles from Joplin. I was in that F5 tornado in 2012, by the way. But yeah, He started getting us season passes to the theme park, Silver Dollar City, every year, and we started coming over here, and that kind of made me want to move to Branson one of these days, and so I did that about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a great place. I was actually watching some videos of the Petersons a couple of days ago, and they're in Branson doing that. It just seems like a very humble town and good people.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll reach out to you guys after the interview and get you maybe some gigs to play at here. They would love your brand of music here in Branson.
Yeah, we would love that.
They call this the live show capital of the world, even though it's a small town of a little over 10,000 population. We have over 8 million people come through here every year, and it is really starting to pick up now with spring just right around the corner. So it's a fun time of year when everything's happening here at the shows and theaters and everything's getting back to full swing.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love the fall time here in the Ozarks. The trees are just beautiful, and there's a lot of things to do, of course. And the Tri-Lake area, they call it, so we got 3 lakes to go fishing. So you can spend some serious time here and have a lot of fun. It'd be hard to pull you away from Branson once you get here, I think.
We're keeping our summer open.
There you go.
Invite us anytime to come for the music,
awesome.
stay for the moonshine.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we have that too. They got it at Walmart now. There's a song. Stay for the moonshine. Stay for the moonshine.
Write that down. Quick, write that down.
I love it. We're gonna play your song "Inside Voice" for the folks here tonight at the theater and listening to us on the 15 stations around the world, and then we're gonna come back and talk some more to the Lonesome Six on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this special Saturday night.
Sometimes I mutter when I'm talking to myself. Use your inside voice, I can hear them saying. Well, I never spoke about the things that I had seen. Never joined the people that were praying. When the world comes crashing down around me, and the darkness is come and gone, from this fortress of solitude, fire flare to those who care to see, and breathe the morning come. Time to run, it's long since past. There's nowhere to go anyway. We lie here to face the mess we created, wishing won't make it go away. The byproduct of our indifference, burden we all now share. Wonder if I spoke with a different voice, if this madness could have been prevented, and others would have bothered to care. Such a strange word, indifference. I think it just means dead inside. 'Cause we're all just brothers and sisters. But for the grace of God, go you and I feel the world's on fire. Can't save it if we try. These final moments arise. I feel like burning to live and change our minds. These final moments arise. So many have come before us. They were told to use their inside voice, desperately trying to speak the truth. I can no longer sit indifferent. The time has come to make a choice. The time has come to make a choice.
Once again, they are the great group, the Lonesome Six. That is called "Inside Voice," and that is one of their latest singles, and you guys absolutely knocked that out of the park.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the great music. We sure do appreciate it. And it's always neat to talk to a band for the first time, but after we do it, or an artist, after we do it, we build up a relationship of, hey, this was a lot of fun, let's do it again. So I would love to have you guys back in a month or two, and if you want to come back on and pitch something new, man, the door's open anytime. And, Kirk and you guys have been fantastic.
Oh, we'll be happy to come anytime you'll have us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a lot of fun. Now, let me ask you guys, and you can individually each tell the story. At what point in time did music interest you so much you thought, hey, I want to really give this a shot and maybe try to make a living at this?
Well, I think that, this is Kirk. From my perspective, I never really thought there would be a potential to make a living out of playing music, so I sought a career in business. It wasn't until recently that got settled down and got my life to the point where I could take the time to invest in doing music. And I really wish that I had started earlier and got a chance to do a career that I was passionate about. But for others, I think, for Sage, she's young enough to where she could make a career out of this. And what do you think?
I've been involved in music all my life. Like ever since I was a little girl, I've always I'd have like recitals, and then I get too nervous, and then I'd quit, and then I've always just tried to do that, all of that, try to be involved with music. And I've never, I guess in the world we live in, I've never seen it as a possibility to be a career. But just recently, I feel like that's definitely become a possibility, being with the Lonesome Six, and we've created a lot of great music so far, and I'm really excited for everything that's to come.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tim, we got another probably close to 100 songs that are waiting to get out, and we're just trying to find the time to push them through. So we're going to be busy at it.
Now, since there is 6 of you, and you guys all are singers and songwriters, do you get a lot of phone calls between each other and say, hey, I got an idea for a song, and somebody gets woke up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning all the time, or how's that work?
I get up at 3 o'clock, but Curtis goes to bed at 3 o'clock, so because and then I think I emailed you the other morning at 3:30.
Yep, I was just going to say that. Me and you were talking real early in the morning the other night.
So I've gotten to the point where I just send text messages out, but unfortunately, if you keep sending more and more text messages, you kind of build upon one another, and people don't actually get the whole string because they only get the last thing on it. I don't call them early in the morning, but I do text them very early.
Yep. So 100 songs in the can. That is awesome. Now, what would you say? How old is the longest song that you haven't recorded yet? Maybe that you've written.
Oh, probably since maybe November.
Okay, so that's not very long. Wow.
Yeah. It's been. I wrote 2 this morning, and I
no kidding.
Boy, is a machine.
That coffee kicked in on you, didn't it?
I just get woken up out of bed with the song in my head. And
wow. That is amazing. I've had artists tell me as long as 10 years they've been holding on to a song, and then they finally decided it was time to record it. But you've just, you got 100 that you've written within a few months. That is amazing.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out which song to do any given month. We're trying to get one out a month.
Yep.
This year is our goal. But we're playing others live that we've developed just to get through that process of continuing the development. Then we go in the studio with Curtis and try to lay down the final track.
Awesome.
And to Curtis's credit, it ends up being a completely different song from what we started with. So Use Your Inside Voice, for example, I envisioned it just kind of more of a folk song with a guitar or two, and then Sage's voice, which is just really an instrument in and of itself. But Curtis adds so much dynamic elements to the song through his process. It always ends up being much better.
Yeah. Well, you're right about Sage's voice. I clicked on another song and I was like, "Whoa, they got a female here singing vocals." So I was like, "Okay, this is different. This is going to be some good stuff." And it totally is. So I love that. Now let me ask you I probably forgot to ask this question. How long you guys been together as a band?
since last September, October timeframe.
Okay, so pretty fairly new. Man, I love the brand that you're building, and the reason that I ask that is because I see the Lonesome Six as a trademarked brand, and then you also have like another page that's like a record label or something, isn't it?
Yeah, so Next Path Music is our production company that we envision helping other artists kind of get their songs developed. So we're partnered with Curtis in the development of a new company, and with Tom also in California. And we call that Next Path Music. And it's a combination of obviously music production, but also helping artists get branded and get their image set up. And we're working right now. We have 5 artists that we're in development with right now, and you're going to hear their music coming out through the Next Path label over the course of the next several months.
Man, that's gonna be great. Well, you know where I live. Have them send me the MP3s, and like I said, if it sounds country, I'll sure play it on the show.
We definitely have one that's coming that's very country.
That is awesome. Now, let me ask you this question, and I may get some different answers, and you can all go one at a time if you'd like. But what is your dream gig? And we can start with Kirk, but an artist that you would like to either open for or maybe do a duet with other than the group, who might be some big names that we might know? And it may not be country, but tell us who some of those might be.
Well, I've always had a dream, actually more of writing songs and collaborating than performing with, but I was very hopeful that Bob Dylan, Willie Nelson, Jackson Brown, or even Cat Stevens would reach out to me and want to write a song together. And that's kind of what I would gravitate towards.
Okay.
Way out of left field because of my upbringing. I grew up in the rock and heavy metal field. This is Curtis, the producer. But artist by the name of Devin Townsend has always been a huge influence. And he's an amazing studio producer and musician.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dream. That'd be my absurd dream artist to work with.
There you go.
For me, I'd say Noah Kahan. If you know him, he's pretty folky. He's really catching a lot of public eye right now. I'd love to do a duet song with him. And then for a long time, my personal, teen girl inspiration has been Olivia Rodrigo. I think she's insanely talented, and I think all the songs she writes are amazing.
Uh-huh.
And then if we're going back a little bit farther into when I grew up, my older brothers listened to a lot of kind of grungy rock, new rock, and there's a band called Shinedown.
Yep.
And the lead singer, Brent Smith, I'd love to. That would be insane.
Awesome.
Olivia Rodrigo's listening, stage these tickets for you.
All right.
Next is John Rector. John, what do you think?
Yeah, for me, it'd be Dave Grohl, for sure.
Yeah.
The Foo Fighters, Nirvana. I still remember the first time I saw Everlong over Times Square, not Times Square, Radio City Music Hall. And then I grew up with the Beatles. My parents always playing the Beatles, so Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr.
Love that. I grew up listening to Fleetwood Mac and the Steve Miller Band, Phil Collins when he was with Genesis, Chicago, REO Speedwagon, all that stuff in the 80s. And then I married this gal from Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma, and everybody's listening to country in the 90s. And so that 90s country is what got me into country radio, and I've been doing it ever since. But I started out listening to 80s music, and I like that kind of a rock country influence, and we hear a lot of that in a lot of the music that I get. But I like this Americana influence in that sounds like country too. You guys are excellent at it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it has been a fun interview tonight. I appreciate you guys' time. We're going to play your newest single next, called The 6 O'Clock Train. What's this one about? I've missed that 6 o'clock train a time or two, I think.
Well, it's about a guy that whose girl is leaving. She's leaving on the 6 o'clock train in the morning, and he's trying to convince her to stay.
Okay. Awesome. I love it. And you're getting lots of views on that brand new single too, and it's all audio, so that's pretty impressive on YouTube. You guys are really nailing that one. So
Yeah, that one's actually kind of taken off. I would have thought it would have been the church because of the fantastic vocal and the whole story thing. But it does require some attention span.
Well, and you're doing a great job on promoting it, because ever since I like your pages, I see a lot of that, and you guys probably do on mine too, on your news feeds, and you guys are excellent at promoting your music, and so that's what it takes. It's a lot of hard work in this music business, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we wish you all the success in the world. Now, one more question: where would you love folks to reach out to you on social media and go follow you?
Well, they can go to lonesome6.com, our website, or reach us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We have TikTok, Instagram. What's that? Spotify. Oh, yeah, Spotify. Definitely go to Spotify. We're on every streaming channel and platform you can think of. So you can get our music really anywhere you want to. Okay. We've got Kirk, we've got John, we got Ron, we got Nate, we got Sage, and we got Norm. They make up the Lonesome Six. I want to thank you for your time tonight. And don't be strangers, like I said. If you want to come back and do this in the summer months or even beyond, we'll be glad to have you back on the Tim Kelly Show. It's been a blast. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate your time.
You are welcome. We're going to play the Lonesome Six. Their brand new single is called 6 O'Clock Train on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this special Saturday night live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
Since done, suitcases packed on the bed. I know you're getting up early, but twilight's just begun. Twilight's just begun. Remember that time you sang to me before pretenses came to be? You spoke your heart that day, and I couldn't love you more. I couldn't love you more. The 6 o'clock train has just pulled in. I may never love again. You say you don't need to leave today. Tell me your love is here to stay. Babe, there's nothing for you on the coast. Let that train pull away. Just let it pull away. By my side's where you belong. With you gone, I can't go on. Can't you see what you're doing? You're killing me. Baby, you're killing me. The 6 o'clock train has just pulled in. I may never love again. Don't you turn and walk away. Tell me you're gonna stay.
best in classic country music starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Deep in the valley, past the old apple tree, there's a place where the roots run deep, where time holds a place for no man. The children play in daisy born has seen its last full harvest. The fields lay bare and full of weeds. The ground cries for water through its cracked and weathered flames. Daisy falls to her knees and pleads. The sun rises in the east, but flame settles in the west. Courage is forged on the plain, where men struggle to find reason, and God forges men through pain. She left her home in the city, joined a wagon train out west, made it as far as Tejas before settling with the rest. She lost her husband to the fever, she had to put the plow horse down for hungry mouths to feed and empty holes in the ground. Daisy's tears do nothing to quench the pain in her soul. The agony in her heart is beyond understanding, knowing she no longer holds a place for a man in her shattered world. The sound of their laughter is so demanding. The sun rises in the east, but flame settles in the west. Courage is forged on the plain, where men struggle to find reason, and God forges men through pain. Fire in her eyes, she looks up towards the sky, dusts off her skirt and takes her stand in faith. She reaches deep inside, find a way of keeping on, living in this God-forsaken place. Sound of the thunder coming over the plains drives her down
They are the great group, the Lonesome Six. That is called The Forge, and boy, that Sage, she is a vocal instrument in and of herself, isn't she? And you also heard 6 O'Clock Train, their brand new single that's blasted all over YouTube and social media. And then you also heard Inside Voice, 3 songs in a row from the Lonesome Six. And you can check out the videos to all of those songs on our TV channel at ICTV Indie Country Television. They are one of our great sponsors. Go below the TV screen and click on their logo, and you can find out more about the Lonesome Six, but keep watching ICTV and you can check them out live in action as well. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are live at the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri. In a couple of hours, the Nashville Roadhouse Live Show will be taking the stage inside the theater. Stevie Lee Woods and the Nashville Roadhouse Live Band, and their special guests tonight are the ladies and gentlemen of country music. That includes Leona Williams, Mary Lou Turner, and Ron Williams as well. So it's going to be a fantastic show tonight. You can get your tickets right over here at the ticket counter for $10. It's area appreciation all month long, and we appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by and checking out this award-winning show. This next artist, a couple of summers ago, got to tour with Tim McGraw. He is Brandon Davis, and his brand new single is called Tough on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Saturday show special.
Tough is hitting that gravel, falling off your bike, then you saddle back up for one more try. Yeah, tough is what they tell you to be when you scrape them knees, so you learn to be tough. Hold them back, never let them fall down. But son, let me tell you now, God made tears to fall like rain, heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. The tough don't mean you can't cry. Playing guitar with your papa for the very last time that you never saw coming. Tough is waking up thinking that you get to do it again, but the news you get is tough when daddy does his best to say what I can see running down his face. God made tears to fall like rain, heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. The tough don't mean you can't cry. Sometimes life's hard to accept, but even Jesus wept. God made tears to fall like rain, heal your heart and ease your pain. Ain't no shame if you can't hold them all inside. You can bottle them up as best as you can, but don't think that's what makes a man. Being strong sure got its place and time. Yeah, being strong sure got its place and time. But tough don't mean you can't cry.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Late for
with all the stress. I looked in the mirror and it couldn't be clearer. I still can't fit my favorite dress. So I'm gonna lose weight, won't be late, kick my bad habits. I won't hesitate to change my fate, gonna make it happen. Gonna get things straight, set a date, I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to get started, starting tomorrow. I lit a cigarette and told myself I can quit, but not just yet. I'll get things right when I have the time. I found a pen and began to write. I'm gonna lose weight, won't be late, kick my bad habits. I won't hesitate to change my fate, gonna make it happen. Gonna get things straight, set a date, can't wait to get started. I can't wait to get started, starting tomorrow. Gonna make the time, get back on track. No more yesterdays, that's in the past. I'm gonna lose weight, won't be late, kick my bad habits. I won't hesitate to change my fate, gonna make it happen. Gonna get things straight, set a date, I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to get started, starting tomorrow. Oh, starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow.
They are a great vocal group. They are called Sugar and Spice. That is one of their latest singles. It is called Startin' Tomorrow. And they will be with me live on April the 6th when I broadcast from the Pierce Arrow Theater here in Branson, Missouri. We'll hit the airwaves at 5 p.m. Central Time, and they will join me at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And they are an award-winning duo. They won Vocal Group of the Year from the Josie Music Awards last October. This next artist is my good friend Greg Matthews. This is called Born Here All My Life. What a great storytelling song on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Saturday night special.
From a small black dot on the Randall Valley map, a white spot on a county road just off the beaten path. Before we stop, Baptist Church and a Dairy Queen. Yeah, this is my whole world. You might miss it if you blink. There's just one way into town, but no way out. That's okay, I wasn't leaving anyhow. There ain't no other place for me but this middle of nowhere town. My roots run deep, I was planted in fertile ground. Raised in this same old house, still plowing this field of dreams. Where I've learned and laughed and loved and where I'll die. I was born here all my life. Just past the ball field where I played Little League. Got my first job down at the co-op the fall I turned 15. On my second day at Katy at the county fair. Got my first kiss on that Ferris wheel, 40 feet up in the air. Tell you nights like that ain't easy to forget. 15 years and 3 kids later, man, we haven't come down yet. There ain't no other place for me but this middle of nowhere town. My roots run deep, I was planted in fertile ground, raised in this same old house, still plowing this field of dreams. Where I've learned and laughed and loved and where I'll die. I was born here all my life. All my life. There's no other place for me but this middle of nowhere town. My roots run deep, I was planted in fertile ground, raised in this same old house, still plowing this field of dreams, picking on the front porch swing while the world goes flying by. It's where I've learned and laughed and loved and where I'll die. I was born here all my life. Yes, sir. All my life. It's just a small black dot on the Randall Valley map.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Open my eyes, it's another day. Time to get up, put on a happy face. Pack my lunch and head that way. Don't got a lot to give and bills to pay. Been thinking about the time I've spent letting go of things I can't, holding on to what I got left in my life. What on fight against the weight of time. Years roll on and people go. You never know when you'll have to let go. I live this life, it's all I've got. You never know when God will call me home. Losing people left and right, I can't help but wonder why. Springtime comes, the rain it pours, makes me miss them a little bit more. Holding on to what I got left in my life. What on fight against the weight of time. Years roll on and people go. You never know when you'll have to let go. I live this life, it's all I've got. You never know when God will call me home. Rest assured there Son of Man to save us all. And I don't know when chains will be broken. It's not the end of what's alone.
That is brand new music from the Toby Hutchison Band. It is called Call Me Home, and they are from the great state of Texas, and that is where they call home. And I call home Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We got a great live show going on right now at the Pierce Arrow Theater. The Nashville Roadhouse Live Show will kick off here in about 90 minutes or so. Stevie Lee Woods and the Nashville Roadhouse Live Band. Tonight, their special guests are the ladies and gentlemen of country, Mary Lou Turner, Leona Williams, and her son Ron Williams as well. It's going to be a fantastic show tonight. Well, I had a great phone call with this next gentleman, and he's going to make his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. His name is Bo Haas. This is called The Wrong Road on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Traveling fast down life's highway, never carrying a heavy load, moving quickly in the wrong direction, making good time on the wrong road. Lessons learned, a lifetime of regret, running faster with nothing to gain. Excuses and contradictions, all it proves that without change, life stays the same. There ain't no shortcuts to heaven. You can take life fast or take it slow. You ain't careful, you could be making good time on the wrong road. Yeah, it's easy to hit the fast lane. No one cares if you're morally wrong. It's all about pleasing number one and making good time on the wrong road. Making good time on the wrong road. Good times, all that matters. Always drove down the first road I'd seen. Never made that big a difference, as long as no one depended on me. Getting there was more important, what I did or didn't know. Filling half-truths on a full tank, making good time on the wrong road. There ain't no shortcuts to heaven. You can take life fast or take it slow. You ain't careful, you can be making good time on the wrong road. Yeah, it's easy in the fast lane. No one cares if you're morally wrong. It's all about pleasing number one making good time on the wrong road. Traveling faster than the speed of sound, but I heard a voice saying, slow it down. He said, you're just getting nowhere fast. Look to me, and I'll help you make it last. There ain't no shortcuts to heaven. You can't take life fast or take it slow. You ain't careful, you could be making good times on the wrong road. You ain't careful, you could be making good time on the wrong road. Making good time on the wrong road. Making good time on the wrong road.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I wake up, I get dressed, I look in the mirror and I'm a mess without you. Yeah, without you. I cry, 'cause I'm sad. When you're not here, baby, I go mad without you. Without you. You're the only part of me that I like. You dim the darkness with your light. We completed each other like ginger hair rye. We got drunk off each other all night. Made each other come to life. And without you, nothing seems damn right. I drink to get drunk. When I don't think straight, it's not as tough without you. Without you. I left it all, but deep inside I'm all messed up without you. Yeah, without you. You're the one who takes the pain away, the reason why I woke each day. We completed each other like ginger and rye. We got drunk off each other all night. Made each other come to life. And without you, nothing seems damn right. As time went on, I got strong. I don't drink ginger and rye. I shoot back my tequila and lime. Never felt more alive without you. Yeah, everything's so. I don't drink ginger and rye. I shoot back my tequila and lime. Never felt more alive without you. Yeah, everything's alright. I wake up, I get dressed, I look in the mirror and I am blessed without you. Without you, I am blessed without you.
We recently wrapped up our second radio interview. She is my good friend Shay Lynn from north of the border in Canada, and that is one of her latest singles called Everything's All Right. Well, yes, it is all right tonight, and we're about halfway through the show, so that means another 90 minutes of the best in new country music coming straight ahead at you on this Saturday night. Next week, I'll be interviewing a couple of great artists. Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band from Waynesville, Ohio is going to be with us, and they are sponsors of the Tim Kelly Show with their Keeping It Passionate Country Farm. And then in the second half of the show, I'll be interviewing this next artist I'm getting ready to play. His name is Davey McKee, and this is called My Favorite Song on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Saturday night special.
There's another place I'd rather be today. Oh, it starts and ends with my arms wrapped around your waist. But I'm stuck here, this damn job all day. I'm wondering where you are and thinking about your pretty face. I turn on an old song, one you'd always sing along. Close my eyes and I can hear your sweet voice say, you'll say, rock me baby, rock me in your arms. Oh, hold me baby, hold me all night long. Kiss me baby, kiss me under the stars. Oh, and love me baby like I'm your favorite song. I keep missing you more today than yesterday. Still 2 long weeks before I'm home in your embrace. Now I love what I do, just not as much as you. When you're back in my arms, we'll do what lovers do. I'm gonna rock you baby, rock you in my arms. I'm gonna hold you baby, hold you all night long. I'm gonna kiss you baby, kiss you under the stars. And I'm gonna love you baby, 'cause you're my favorite song. I'm on the road back home now, babe, it won't be long. You'll be back in my arms where you belong. And I'm gonna rock you baby, rock you in my arms. I'm gonna hold you baby, hold you all night long. I'm gonna kiss you baby, kiss you under the stars. And I'm gonna love you baby, 'cause you're my favorite song. I'm gonna kiss you baby, kiss you under the stars. And I'll always love you baby, 'cause you're my favorite song.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I know just where you come from and what you've been through. And I've heard you say that life's not fair. But baby, when I say that I love you, hon, I really do. There's nothing in my heart for you to be scared. 'Cause baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sunshine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. The winds may blow harder in our future, oh, but I know it won't fade us away. We'll ride the waves and hold on a little tighter, and in 100 years from now you'll still hear me say, baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sunshine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man.
His name is Stephen Wood. Stephen Wood Music, if you want to check him out all over social media. That is called Baby I Do, and I do love that song. It is a hit, absolutely. Well, this next gentleman's got a hit song, and the first time I played it, he blew it all up over social media. He recorded a video of it, and it got hundreds and hundreds of views, so I say let's do that again. His name is David Lee Jones, and this is his hit song called Little Red Barn on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Saturday night special from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson.
Your daddy's out of town, and he'll be gone at least a week. Ain't nobody down at your place except the chickens, cows, and sheep. It must get kinda scary out there all by yourself when it starts getting dark. What you say I come over and park my Silverado in your little red barn? I can bring a case of beer or something stronger if you like. We could hang out in that hayloft and slow dance in the full moonlight. Oh, but we won't disturb the neighbors, and you'll feel a whole lot safer once I take you in my arms. What you say I come over and park my Silverado in your little red barn? Nobody will ever know. I can be discreet, and I can leave when the rooster crows, or I can stay all week. No need to be alone out on that big old farm. What you say I come over and park my Silverado in your little red barn? Yeah, yeah. I'll be glad to do some chores. A little sugar with my coffee, and then I'll hit the great outdoors. Baby, I can crank your tractor, I can bale your hay. You just lay out in that yard. What you say, I come over and park my Silverado in your little red barn. No need to be alone out on that big old farm. What you say, I come over and park my Silverado in your little red barn. That red barn.
We're listening to a special Saturday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri, on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Together on 18 wheels for 18 years and countless miles from home. That old Mack truck that he would drive didn't have a radio, but that didn't stop him from singing country songs. And the day they laid him in the ground, you could hear a faint familiar sound, a Jake brake in the distance slowing down. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was a life he lived on 18 wheels. Looking back on growing up, we didn't have very much, but with Daddy I felt like I had everything. And Mama did her best with Daddy on the road. Those late night calls would help him get back home. Sometimes I sit in his old seat and I think of all the memories. I can still hear the diesel engine shifting gears. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels. So the next time you're in a grocery store or staring out of your car door, just thank the Lord above for a trucker. When my daddy's wheels stopped turning, he was heaven bound. He lived a trucker's life in this old cold town. And when I'd hear the truck roll in, I knew it was my best friend, was the life he lived on 18 wheels, was the life he lived on 18 wheels.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
every wind change. Ain't ever been the kind to put down roots. Fire red hair and soft blue eyes, she'll pull you in with just a smile. Have you in the palm of her hand. Like an old Mustang, she's just gotta run. Her in, you can't hold her down. You can't lay claim to uncharted ground. Gonna learn that she's just got her own. You'll love her hard and she'll leave you fast. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Walk a different line. You stole my breath with your first hello. Yeah, we just met and my heart's already broke. You can't fence her in, you can't hold her down. You can't lay claim to uncharted ground. You're gonna learn that she's just got her own. Some things just ain't meant to last. So hold her while she's here and let her go. Some horses ain't meant to be
That is a brand new single from Daniel Johnson. He is from the great state of Texas. His single is called Some Horses, and you can check out the video to it on our TV channel. That is ICTV, Indie Country Television as well. This next artist, also from the state of Texas, has a video to his song that is on ICTV. His brand new single is called Rainin' on Me. It is Wade Bowen on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on a Saturday night special from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
I left you standing in the rearview under that street light. Mascara down your face as I drove away. I thought at the time not loving you felt right. Turns out life is hell when you can't
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
It's Saturday morning, hotter than hell, been cutting the grass. Took a little break, hollered at the neighbor, gonna share a few laughs. She must have saw me through the window. She come out like a flash, shaking her finger at me, saying, this ain't gonna last. Tired of the rain. She's a thunderstorm again. The clouds came rolling in. It's a downpour with heavy winds. Tired of the rain. Monday morning comes, I'm back at work, hanging with the guys. Looked out the window and all I could see were the pretty blue skies. She must have known that I was happy. Showed up at my work yelling at me. I stood there like a fool trying to keep my cool while the guys were staring at me. I'm tired of the rain. She's a thunderstorm again. The clouds came rolling in. It's a downpour with heavy winds. I'm tired of the rain. Well, I made it through the week, it's Friday night. I wanna take her out to dinner and make everything alright. But she was looking for a fight. My senses kicked in and said, flight, don't look like we're gonna make it right. I'm eating bologna tonight. Tired of the rain. She's the thunderstorm again. Clouds came rolling in. It's a downpour with heavy winds. Every time I try to do the right thing, she starts squawking at me again. One of these days, lightning's gonna strike. Be single again. I'm tired of the rain. You think maybe if I bought her an umbrella, I might get lucky?
The best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
It's caffeine and gasoline, windshield staring for 1,000 miles. When my feet hit that stage, well, that moment makes it all worthwhile. I ain't no use in trying to be something some people think I ought to be. I ain't doing this world no favors, being anybody else but me. I know it ain't gonna be pretty when I get to those pearly gates. Both guns blazing, gravel flying, sliding in sideways. If I look a little ragged when I meet St. Pete, I reckon that'd be alright. 'Cause I wanna say when I get to heaven that I lived one hell of a life. Playing it safe always kinda bored me. So what if I got scars? At least I got a damn good story. You see, this body I'm in ain't forever, no. It's more like just something we rent. So I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth before I turn it back in. I know it ain't gonna be pretty when I get to those pearly gates. Both guns blazing, gravel flying, sliding in sideways. If I look a little ragged when I meet St. Pete, I reckon that'd be alright. 'Cause I wanna say when I get to heaven that I live one hell outlaws in when I get to those pearly gates. 'Cause I'll be both guns blazing, gravel flying, sliding in sideways. If I look a little ragged when I meet St. Pete, I reckon that'd be alright. 'Cause I wanna say when I get to heaven that I lived one hell of a life. Oh, I wanna say when I get to heaven that I lived one hell of a life.
That is a brand new single from Kylie Frey. She is also from the great state of Texas. It is called Hell of a Life, and you can check out the video to it on our TV channel, ICTV, Indie Country Television. Before that, Larry Dino, Tired of the Rain. Wade Bowen, Raining on Me. We got a lot of rain in the forecast as well here in Branson. Monday, gonna do it all day. And you can check out the full weekly weather forecast right on our website and KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Well, a couple of months ago, Kylie Frey opened for this next gentleman I'm getting ready to play to kick off hour number 3. He played at Midnight Rodeo right in Springfield, Missouri, and we got to see him live in concert. I highly recommend going and seeing Randall King. This is called You in a Honky Tonk from Randall King on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Saturday night special from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
Leather jacket and some tight blue jeans. Don't get me started on the things I think when you're wearing nothing but them soft white sheets. Yeah. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but what drives me crazy is seeing you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. Smoke rings, glowing greens and reds, they hug your body like a long black dress. It's tailor-made for your silhouette. Nothing steals my breath like seeing you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. Sipping and swaying and singing, girl, all I'm saying is it fits you like a glove. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but I just go crazy seeing you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. But nothing turns me on like you in a honky tonk. Oh, in a honky tonk, in a honky tonk.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
There's so much to say, but we don't talk anymore. It ain't the way it always was. You're so near to me, but we hardly ever touch. I remember the days when all we did was make love. Passions have faded, I need that to change. I don't know what's worse, the hope or the pain. Between lonely and alone is where I seem to be, trying to hold on to what's left of you and me. I want you to stay, but it feels like you're gone. That leaves me somewhere between lonely and alone. Storybook memories still fill my mind with a love so young and strong. When one simple kiss is all it took to stop time, right before everything in our love went wrong. Passions have faded, I need that to change. I don't know what's worse, the hope or the pain. Between lonely and alone, that's where I seem to be, trying to hold on to what's left of you and me. I want you to stay, but it feels like you're gone. That leaves me somewhere between lonely and alone. We can't look back, we've got to move ahead. All I want is to be wanted again. Between lonely and alone, where I seem to be, trying to hold on to what's left of you and me. I want you to stay, but it feels like you're gone. That leaves me somewhere between. That leaves me somewhere between lonely and alone. Lonely and alone.
His name is Greg Hendricks, and that is called Lonely and Alone. He's been on the guest on the Tim Kelly Show a couple of times. I always love talking to him, and he makes great music. Between Lonely and Alone, Craig Hendricks right here on the Tim Kelly Show. This next artist is from Adair, Oklahoma. He plays all over Oklahoma and Texas. He has played with Randall King that we played just a little while ago as well. His name is Cody Hibbard. This is called Looking Back Now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Saturday night special from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
Looking back now, I'd have done things different. A lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda dones, but I didn't. Now I'm standing alone in the kitchen, just wishing I'd have took the time to listen some more. Held her hand and held every door. Ended every night and started every morning with some kisses. But you can't go back on a yesterday. Now I'm right in the middle of too little too late. Looking back now, I'm the reason that the fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back now, it's coming in clear and loud. no choice. She needed a man, but I was just a boy. And now it's just me, in the memory of her leaving me. Just looking back, now I'm the reason that the fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back, now it's coming in clear and loud through the silence of this empty house. I bet she's kicking up goodbye gravel on her way out of town, and she ain't looking back now. Looking back now, I'm the reason that the fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back, now it's coming in clear and loud through the silence of this empty house. I bet she's kicking up goodbye gravel on her way out of town. Bet she's down that car pointing west with a hammer rolling down. And she ain't looking back now. She ain't looking back now.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Bet you thought you got the best of me, and that over you I'd never be. But this bar is one big neon sea. There's plenty fish swimming around, and I came alone to have a few. Wasn't trying to find nobody new, but I found myself a whole dang crew, and they've been helping me out. I got Jack and I got Jim, I got God and I can talk to him. I got Johnny on the jukebox and some Lincolns that I'm spinning like Benjamins. I got cowboys on the TV. The bartender said the next one's free. I'll be fine soon, it ain't like you were the last man in Tennessee. I got Tony's on my dancing feet. I got Levi's on my barstool seat. Some college boy in a gold ball tee just tried to buy me around. Bitch, I thought I'd be driving by your house, and I really do hate to let you down, but baby, I ain't never been less alone than I am right now. I got Jack and I got Jim, I got God and I can talk to him. I got Johnny on the jukebox and some Lincolns that I'm spinning like Benjamins. I got cowboys on the TV. The bartender said the next one's free. I'll be fine soon, it ain't like you were the last man in Tennessee. And even if you were, it'd be a cold hard pass. All my boys, yeah, they all got my back. I got Jack and I got Jim, I got God and I can talk to him. I got Johnny on the jukebox and some Lincolns that I'm spinning like Benjamins. I got cowboys on the TV. The bartender said the next one's free. I'll be fine soon, it ain't like you were the last man in Tennessee. I'll be okay, honey, you ain't the last man in Tennessee.
They are a great group comprised of 2 young ladies and 1 young gentleman, a trio in the world of country music, and they call themselves Track 45. That is called Last Man in Tennessee. This next artist is the lead singer of a great group called Tainted Lyric that I have played on the program many times, but he has recently embarked on a solo career and he has some great music of his own. This is Stephen Champion. It is called Tell Me Your Story on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Saturday night special.
Every story my grandpa told, I carry with me until I go see him again. And that was Grandma's best friend. From Sunday supper up on a hill to working out in that cornfield and learning how to behave, that's how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fish and reel. Finding old back road no one knows, tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. Every fall it's the county fair, seeing people you know standing everywhere, just catching up. Yeah, it's a small town kind of love. A handshake on top of just hello. Talk about your plans for tomorrow. Some would be amazed at how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fish and reel. Finding old back road no one knows, tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. Yeah, my mom and daddy taught me to be a man and lend a hand to those in need. Don't be afraid, just work hard and you'll succeed. It's how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fish and reel. Find an old back road no one knows, and tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. Oh, I'll tell you
mine. You're listening to a special Saturday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue.
Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for two. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch, just waiting for you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. Somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
Great traditional country music on the radio with that gentleman right there. His name is Will Bannister. That is called Forever With You. My name is Tim Kelly. My good friend Stevie Lee Woods and the Nashville Roadhouse Live Band will be taking the stage here in about 40 minutes inside the Pierce Arrow Theater. We are right here on Shepherd of the Hills Expressway in Branson, Missouri. Come get your tickets tonight. It is Area Appreciation. You can get in for $10 and see an award-winning show 4 years in a row. The best show in Branson, the Nashville Roadhouse Live. And their special guest tonight is Mary Lou Turner, Leona Williams, and her son Ron Williams. So it's going to be a great show tonight. You don't want to miss it. You got to come down here, and we'll see you right here in the lobby. Lots of things going on. People are getting ready to go inside. They are getting their concessions right now, and it is smelling pretty darn good in here. You got to come check out this theater and this show. It is fantastic. This next artist is an alumni artist from season number 17 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake. His name is Jay Coote. This is called Before You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a special Saturday night.
Before you, I won't lie, there was a few close calls and almost maybes. They all made me who I am. Before you, I was sure that I was living, didn't know what I was missing, till I got to be your man. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right, but I had it all wrong. I thought I knew how forever feels, but I was just spinning my wheels. There's 1,000 things I swore I thought I knew. Before you, the sky was blue, but it wasn't blue. My heart beat, but it wasn't beating the way it is right now. If I'm wrapped up in your arms, I ain't ever coming down. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right, but I had it all wrong. I thought I knew how forever feels, but I was just spinning my wheels. There's 1,000 things I swore I thought I knew. Before you, you're the missing piece I never knew I needed. Before you, if I'm complete, baby, you're the reason, the reason. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right,
this.
Stirring up a spark till I'm one step away from two-stepping away with your heart.
And this.
This old shirt is getting worn. The knees of these jeans are torn. This old back don't work the way it should.
And this.
Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door, my own guitar, lay on my knees in a crowded and dark bar.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICO, Indie Country Radio.
Found some old pictures in his dresser, along with a pocket knife and suits. Over there, still hanging in his closet, was his overalls and worn out leather boots. He retired from the Air Force back in 1962. On 100-acre farm, he built a barn and a cabin too. He had an old Ford tractor and he taught me how to plow. He'd get in his pickup truck and follow me around. In his eyes, I could do no wrong. He was my grandpa. I was only 15, but I was there the day he died. Everyone gathered round, we were standing by his side. My dad called him Daddy, but he was Grandpa to me. Seems just like yesterday, that was 1993. He retired from the Air Force back in 1962. Fought in the Korean War and World War II. Smoked like a chimney and he drank a little too. But he was good as gold, he was red, white and blue. He had an old shotgun and he taught me how to shoot. We load up his hunting dogs, he always had a few. In my eyes, he could do no wrong. He was my grandpa. My grandpa. He had an old Ford tractor and he taught me how to plow. He'd get in his pickup truck and follow me around. Can't believe it's been so long. 30 years now he's been gone. My grandpa. My grandpa.
What a great storytelling song in the world of country music, and boy, that brings back a lot of memories. That is called My Grandpa from Adam Grant from the great state of Georgia. This next artist tells a great story in this song as well. He's a great singer and a great songwriter for many big names in the world of country music. His name is Tommy Carlos, and this is called Lessons on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on a Saturday night special from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
A bully won't stop till you stand up to him. You ain't gonna win if you plan on losing. Sometimes a curse can be a blessing. So wait your turn and learn your lessons. Don't hold a grudge, it'll make you bitter. Don't think that money's gonna make you richer. And happiness ain't about possessions that'll crash and burn, and learn your lessons. You can't win them all, you can't change your past. Don't take for granted what you got. Don't always want what you don't have. Take some chances, have some faith, make the most of every day. 'Cause it could all be over in a second. Don't miss a day with your old man fishing, or a cup of coffee in your mama's kitchen. 'Cause life is short and time is precious. Sometimes it hurts to learn your lessons. You can't win them all, you can't change your past. Don't take for granted what you got. Don't always want what you don't have. Take some chances, have some faith, make the most of every day. 'Cause it could all be over in a second. Don't break her heart if you know you love her. Don't let her leave 'cause you're too damn stubborn. 'Cause she'll move on and you'll regret it. Hold on to her and learn your lessons. Every choice has consequences. Take it from me and learn your lessons.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Whisper on the devil's telephone. You don't gotta watch the news, just sit down and place your order. Specials up on that chalkboard, and something's brewing in that corner. They pour their coffee and get their tea, but you didn't hear it from me. That sugar in his cup ain't the only thing he's stirring up. Says he saw my cousin Kelly get out of someone else's truck. She looked tired, she looked sweaty, and her husband gets back this week. But you didn't hear it from me. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. Word got round to her husband, and now he's taking her to court. He ain't buying what she's selling, catching in that heat. The truck pulled up, said jump in, 'cause I'm headed where you live. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller, run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume, before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the wind. So keep those loose lips closed. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller, run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume, before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the
That is the latest single from Taylor Austin Dye. She is from the state of Kentucky. That is called Poison in the Well. And the video to that song just dropped last night. You can check it out on our TV channel, ICTV. That is Indie Country Television. Just hit that ICTV tab at the top of our website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. And how about the women of country music? Aren't they fantastic? While you're looking at ICTV, you'll see this video scroll by. It is Lily Rose and her brand new single called True North on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri.
Some days, the only needle that I'm moving is the one that's on the dash. And sometimes I'm a diesel running on empty on a long stretch of black. East, west, left, up, down, right. Don't change where I point my headlights. To the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner Georgia dive, y'all come back on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, and a red letter page. Y'all call my name when I lose my way. When I need to see the light on my mama's front porch, I head down south to my true north. My heart's got a compass that must be a little busted, 'cause it's stuck on a map that wrap around supper's high. Knows where I'm going and where I've been, but I got no objection that it only points in one direction. To the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner Georgia dive, y'all come back on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, and a red letter page. Y'all call my name when I lose my way. When I need to see the light on my mama's front porch, I head down south to my true north. Yeah. Oh, my true north. East, west, left, up, down, right. Good, bad, or just alright. I'll always point my headlights to the Chattahoochee River running underneath the pine. Sweet perfume off a honeysuckle vine. Corner Georgia dive, go dogs on the door. My stuck in time, my true north. Springsteen, sweet tea, and a red letter page. I'll call my name when I lose my way. When I need to see the light on my mama's front porch, I head down south to my true north.
Morris, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new countries.
It's a boots and beer dive on the other side of town. Half burned out buzzing sign, almost falling down. It's the perfect place for me, 'cause that's how I feel tonight. I just need some place to think and get her off my mind. I can drink in this bar. It's a place no one knows her name. Nobody's asking me where she's been. Won't smell her perfume or see her face. Yeah, I can drink in this bar, where I can drown all of my mistakes. Ain't gonna see her in here on a new guy's arm. I can drink in this bar. I'll have another whiskey, I've got a lot to drink about. Tomorrow she might miss me, but right now I figured out I can drink in this bar. It's a place no one knows her name. Nobody's asking me where she's been. Won't smell her perfume or see her face. Yeah, I can drink in this bar, where I can drown all of my mistakes. Ain't gonna see her in here on a new guy's arm. I can drink in this bar. Keeps playing on the reason I can't give her up. I can drink in this bar. It's a place no one knows her name. Nobody's asking me where she's been. Won't smell her perfume or see her face. Yeah, I can drink in this bar, where I can drown all of my mistakes. Ain't gonna see her in here on a new guy's arm. I can drink in this bar. Ain't gonna see her in here on a new guy's arm. I can drink in this bar.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
We could keep this thing going, say everything's just fine. I could say that I'm happy, but that would be a lie. Do you not care like I do? Do you not have anything to lose? Must be nice to be the one wearing your shoes. Then I could fall, but not fall all the way. Use 3 little words to make you stay. Break promises and twist and turn the facts. Text and next when we're out at night. Now feel a thing when I make you cry. Don't know how you do it, boy, 'cause I can't. Wish I could love you like a man, with no heartstrings attached. Started out as a good time, guess I wanted more. I can't help it, I go all in. It's my style, but it ain't yours. Let's trade places, me and you. Flip it to like loving you. Then I could fall, but not fall all the way. Use 3 little words to make you stay. Break promises and twist and turn the facts. Text the next when we're out at night. Now feel a thing when I make you cry. Don't know how you do it, boy, 'cause I can't. Wish I could love you like a man, with no heartstrings attached. Whoa, then I could fall, but not fall all the way. Use 3 little words to make you stay. Break promises and twist and turn the facts. Text the next when we're out at night. Now feel a thing when I make you cry. Don't know how you do it, boy, 'cause I can't. Wish I could love you like a man, with no heartstrings attached. Let's trade places, me and you.
Her name is McKenna Faith Winters. That is called No Heartstrings Attached, and that is a fantastic song and a fantastic, talented young lady. And she had a great time singing and performing for folks at CRS Country Radio Seminar back in February. So congratulations to what she's got going on in the world of country music. And I just got word she's got 4 new singles getting ready to drop to radio. And you guys know where I live, absolutely. Well, it's almost closing time for the Tim Kelly Show on this special Saturday night from the Pierce Arrow Theater. Let's play from season number 6 of NBC's The Voice Team Blake, my good friend Jake Worthington. This is called Closing Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It ain't the stories that old jukebox tells. It ain't calling shots over 8-ball felt. Ain't how the neon shines through a smoke-filled room. Ain't hard to understand what keeps me on this stool. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. It takes half a day and half a night to make half a man feel half alright. And when I hear last call, I'll get to leave this place. Oh, but as it sits, I still see your face. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time.
as that old jukebox tells, it ain't calling shots over 8-ball Phil.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
That's too ain't meant for sitting all alone buying your own drinks. Hearts ain't meant for breaking, but you're wearing one on your sleeve. And baby, maybe there's a way to turn that around. No doubt. We ain't gotta call it love, but tonight let the neon do what it does. Let that sign right by the door light up that smile of yours. Get you leaning on into me, swaying to the 2 and 4. Sweep your heart up off the floor, girl. There's no telling where this night might lead. We can take it slow. There ain't no need to rush tonight. Let's let the neon do what the neon does. The way it's shining on you, girl, you know it's hard to hide. That what you waiting on, boy, look, that's in your eyes, baby. Maybe we can stay till they all go out. Shut it down. Steal a kiss with a little love tonight. Let the neon do what it does. Let that sign right by the door light up that smile of yours. Get you leaning on into me, swaying to the 2 and 4. Sweep your heart up off the floor, girl. There's no telling where this night might lead. We can take it slow. There ain't no need to rush tonight. Let's let the neon do what the neon does. What the neon does. Girl, that clock's a ticking. We're running out of time. Don't wanna reminisce on what we might have had tonight. Let that sign right by the door light up that smile of yours. Get you leaning on into me, swaying to the 2 and 4. Sweep your heart up off the floor, girl. There's no telling where this night might lead. We can take it slow. There ain't no need to rush tonight. Let's let the neon do what the neon does. What the neon does.
Blake Shelton did not win his final season of The Voice, but he won season number 22, his next to last season, with that gentleman right there, Bryce Leatherwood, winner of Team Blake on season number 22, and his latest single called Neon Does. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Tim Kelly Show from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson, Missouri. I want to thank my special guest tonight, the Lonesome Six. Go check out their stuff, and you can find their logo right under our TV channel screen on ICTV, Indie Country TV. That is right on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'll be back live with you next Friday and Saturday night. Saturday right here from the Pierce Arrow Theater. And my special guest will be Richard Lynch from the Richard Lynch Band and Davey McGee. So it's going to be a great, great show next week as well. Come check out the Nashville Roadhouse Live Show. It's about ready to kick off right now inside the Pierce Arrow Theater right here on Shepherd of the Hills Expressway in Branson, Missouri. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. turn me